This gives you an idea of how chaotic things were at this Phoenix high school. And this morning, police are still investigating what happened here. As Sky 12 gives you that bird's eye view of the response. So we know Phoenix police did detain a high school student after they say he brought a gun to campus and then tried to run away from officers. This happened at Maryville High School yesterday afternoon. The officers did find a gun in that student's backpack, but thankfully nobody was hurt, and police say no shots were actually fired. It's still unclear, though, this morning if that student is going to face any charges. But we do know it is the second time this week a student was arrested on campus being accused of bringing a gun to school. Tuesday, an 18-year-old student at Linda Abril Educational Academy in Phoenix was taken into custody for also allegedly having a gun there on campus. This map kind of letting you know this was near 19th Avenue and I believe Thomas it is. Thankfully, nobody was hurt, and that school district says it is fully cooperating with police as they do investigate.
And according to police reports, at least 5 other weapons have been found across different Valley schools since the school year began. You may remember most recently on August 28th, a gun was placed in a student's backpack by mistake and was later found at Kyrene de la Estrella Elementary School. Phoenix police say if you have guns at home, make kids aware of them and teach them the importance of gun safety. Also, make sure they are not afraid to tell someone if they do see something suspicious on their campus.
It's communication with your children. They're the ones that are going to see it first, hear about it first. Encourage communication with parents, encourage communication with teachers. If there's an SRO on staff, encourage communication that way.
State Superintendent Tom Horn is telling 12 News that bringing a gun to school needs to be met with some serious consequences if districts are going to keep these incidents from happening.
Well, right now, a Valley school is taking gun safety to the next level. Sonoran University is in the middle of a pilot program and is using new AI technology to sound the alarm if a firearm is detected on campus. Now, this is something Emily was talking about with the school district in Tolleson, and our Jen Wahl is joining us live this morning with more on what's happening in the East Valley. Jen, you're in Tempe this morning. Walk us through how this technology works.
Yeah, good morning. We're coming to you live from Sonoran University in Tempe. They're using artificial intelligence that detects any potential guns on campus, and it's using cameras that are running 24/7 and monitoring them. And if one is detected, security teams are alerted here right away so that they can take action. The AI gun detection is called Omnilert. Its developer says in an active shooter situation, the average time that shooter is active is 8 minutes. The average time for someone caught in the middle of that to call 911 is 5 minutes. Sonoran University's security teams say their use of the gun detect product can find a weapon within a second, and then their human security team can verify if it's really a weapon within about 2 to 3 seconds, alerting authorities right away. It saves time with the goal of saving lives because lockdown procedures can go into place and messaging alerts can be sent out immediately. Sonoran University says the new AI gun detection is another layer of security for their campus.
We feel that it is a vital part of an overall security policy. At the end of the day, it's going to act and it's going to resolve much more quickly than we can. The eyes are always on. It is always monitoring, and most importantly, it's learning. We have seen that it is learning over time.
Really interesting. So once a weapon is detected, Omnilert's founder says police are able to come to the scene prepared with information. From the cameras already on campus, police then have an image of the shooter, the type of weapon, and whether that person has body armor on. Authorities also have a video showing up to 30 seconds before the weapon is detected through what's presently happening. Sonoran is using the AI technology on a small portion of their campus in cameras that have already been installed, and it's a pilot program program. And the school's technology leader tells me they do have plans to now expand it throughout the entire campus. And I talked with the developer as well of this technology, and he says that it's in place in hundreds of locations across the country, one of those being Nashville Public Schools as well as others in Maryland. And I asked if there were any others in Arizona using it, and he says he was not able to disclose that information. That is up to the discretion of the organization or the company using it. For now, we're live in Tempe. Jen Wahl, 12 News Today in AZ.